Shelby McEwen, Shelby the Great, aka Shelby the Great, right?
There.
Olympic silver medalist in the high jump. We haven't spoken to you since you won that medal. First of all, tell me, what was that moment like, standing on the podium and receiving something you've worked probably your entire life for?
Most definitely, man. I feel like in that moment, since then, man, it was just a joy and occasion for me just to be able to represent, for one, giving honor to God, who's the head of my life, represent my family on the big stage, and also just represent my friends and family and the country of the USA. It just felt extraordinary, man. It was a great feeling, one of the best feelings I ever experienced in the 28 years of my life. And it was just an honor to just be able to be in Paris and compete and actually with my first Olympic medal. So it's so great.
Now, what have the last 8 months or so been like since the Olympics? I bet it's been kind of a whirlwind, probably a lot of appearances, a lot of opportunities.
Yes, sir. It has been, man. It's just been going, different events. I was in New York for a coaches clinic. Got my first time to coach some athletes. I did my first big speaking engagement back in January at Disney. And man, so it's just been super, super busy, man. And I'm still on the go, just back in training, just trying to balance everything out now. And so, like I tell people all the time, you got to know when to turn it on and turn it off. So, because I know I still have my job at Jax, but also on the outside opportunities like, a lot of different networking events, a lot of different autograph signings and a few speaking engagements. So it's been amazing the last several months and I'm just taking it all in.
Now, one of those opportunities coming this weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend, you're going to be playing in the celebrity game. How did that all come about?
Man, that's crazy. So after Paris, I mentioned it, ran it by a couple people that I knew. There were former NBA agents that were in Paris. I ran it by my sponsors, which are Nike. I had announced it at the Nike House when they presented me with my box, my trophy box at the Nike House in Paris. And then, of course, I ran it by my agent. And it was on my vision board, man, last year. And I knew it was something I always wanted to do because, like I said, growing up, basketball was my first love. I played college ball. And so I knew some way, somehow, the NBA had to come back around.
You played in college, which I didn't know that.
Right, right.
Where did you play?
So I played 2 years of junior college ball back home
Okay.
at Northwest Community College. And then I went to the University of Alabama for track and field, which I had intention on walking on there, but I had got so good at the high jump and I just decided, put the ball down. So, but yeah, basketball was by far my first love. I was All-American in high school in the state of Mississippi. I got player of the year in my area and one spot away from being one of the top 12 players in the state of Mississippi. So yeah, basketball most definitely was the start of, everything before turning my dreams and passions over to track and field. So
Wow. And so when you got this invitation and it all worked out for the celebrity game, what was that reaction like?
oh man, it was amazing. My godmom, she used to tell me all the time before she passed away here a couple years ago. She was like, they call me Monte back home, which is, I'm Shelby, but I have nicknames. And she was like, Monte, you have NBA written on you all over, but I just don't know where it will be. And I know she's just smiling down on me right now just for the opportunity that she spoken over my life. And I'm so blessed and honored to just be able to go showcase my talents, go have fun and show the world outside of that I am one of the best jumpers in the world because I have a huge dunking ability, I'm super athletic, love to get up and down, man. So I'm just excited to go out and just, have fun and just show the world what I do.
So what is like your vertical for those people out there who are going to ask that?
So my 3-step vertical, which I got it tested here over a week ago, which is 3 steps off one. I take 3 steps into it on the vertical trainer thing. We jump up and we touch a bell. It was a 43 and a half. Wow. Back when I was in Paris, when I jumped 7'9", my coach believed I probably would have jumped anywhere around between the 46 to a 50-inch vertical. And I'm standing at 6'2", with like a 70-something reach wingspan. And so I think at my highest lows and when I'm just fired up, because I can jump off 2 feet and I can also jump off 1 foot. I say by far my 2-foot vertical is pretty high. Back in high school, it was a 41 as a junior in high school, but I think now it's roughly around probably a 46, 47. And I do believe my 1-foot vertical, I could probably go up and touch the top of the backboard on like a great, just all out competition day, so yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty high.
We could be expecting some dunks in this
Oh, for
celebrity.
sure.
Because I don't know how many people in that game can dunk. So, yeah, so I'm expecting to see some big dunks from you.
I'm excited.
How much are you looking forward to just the atmosphere there? I mean, it being in San Francisco, such a great place to host an all-star game. And honestly, a lot of crazy stuff happening in the NBA right now. So there's going to be a lot of intrigue around this weekend.
I do believe it's going to be a lot of energy, with a lot of players getting traded all over the league. Just going back in Paris when I met a lot of those guys at the opening ceremony, it's just to be a great time just to catch back up with those guys and also show them like, hey man, this kid is an athlete, So like I said, I'm just looking forward to going out, having fun, just networking, shaking some people's hand. I'm excited the most about me, Drewski and Cassinet. And I know Masai Russell, she's on the other team, so she's an Olympic champion in the women's 100 hurdles. So it's just gonna be fun to just relive that moment and just on another stage and just meeting all types of celebrities and big time people. I'm just excited for the opportunity.
Now, you are one of our local Olympians. You're not from Houston, but you've made Houston your home. What is it about Houston that you love so much that you decided to make it your home?
Yeah, I feel like just being a part of Houston, man. When I first moved here, it's so diverse. I got welcomed right in with open arms. I met a lot of people, been in a lot of great places, a lot of different, and the food for one, because I'm on Mississippi Country Boy and I love to eat. And a lot of people talked about the food, but I just feel like everyone here supports one another. If you have something, of course, going for yourself or trying to do something that's great, I feel like I have that support away from home, and it's just like none other. So I just felt like Houston was the place to be. I've made a lot of great relationships with a lot of great people. And man, I wouldn't trade it for no other city at this moment. I do see myself being here for the next, of course, 4 to 6 years. And man, I'm just excited about it.
That's amazing. So what's next for you? What's
next? So after the Celebrity All-Star game, I'm actually headed to New York to meet our USATF Foundation grantee founder at a big time breakfast we're having. And then I'll be training. I'll open up my outdoor season, 2025 outdoor season, May 8th in Doha, Qatar. And then I'll jump again also in Doha on May the 16th. And then I'll just carry over into the summer. We have the USA trials the end of July, early August. And then I'll be competing for a spot on the 2025 World Championship team, which will be hosted in Tokyo, Japan here in September. So right around 8 months away, we journey to go. We call it the journey to go. Me and my coach, we pretty much got everything laid out, figured out with the training. And so, man, I'm feeling good. I'm healthy. I'm excited, and I'm just ready to get back to it.
So each year, right, you're obviously trying to make the national team to represent at, the World Games at the end of the year. I mean, where are you right now in terms of ranking, and how tough is that every year to know that you've got to re-earn your spot, basically?
Most definitely. Well, with my ranking right now, I mean, of course, finishing how I did last year, by far one of the best seasons of my whole professional career, which is a lot more to come. I'm sitting number 1 right now in the U.S. and number 2 overall in the world. So I'm in a pretty great position to, make the next several teams, but I always look at it as out, go out, compete, finish number 1 at USA's, and, go to the World Championships to compete. And the goal is, of course, to become a champion. And that's the end goal at the end of the day. I never really go out and chase certain heights, which I know at the end, in the back of my mind, that's something I want to accomplish. So I just go out, man, and I tell people I love what I do and I have fun with it. And so I feel like the more fun I've had with it, the better marks and the more success come behind the sport. And so, like I said, I'm just excited about the journey, man. Excited about just continuing to climb that world ranking because, of course, the goal is to be number 1 in the U.S., number 1 in the world also. So just going out every meet, day in and day out, and just working hard and competing to the best of my ability and just going out and getting the job done and showing the world what I do. And I know everybody here in Houston is supporting me, and everyone back home is supporting me too. And not just here in Houston and back home. I feel like I get that support from all over the world, and it just means so much to me as an athlete.
And is 2028 LA, is that the big goal?
That's the big goal. It's here on home soil out in LA, man. So I feel like it's going to be a great one. I can't say if that'll be my last one, but I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm, of course, the goal is, like I said, to go. I'm never sure myself of a gold medal, but I do feel like I have a high shot at, of course, crowning myself as an Olympic champion here on home soil here in the next 4 years, and I'm excited about it.
All right, Shelby. Well, we can't wait to see you this weekend dunking on people, posterizing people at the Celebrity All-Star Game. That's what I'm looking forward to. I want that poster.